Hi, I'm Kevin Ryan, president of the Executive Writer, and I want to talk about where all the writing rules that you've studied since grade school originated. This is important to know because the information releases you from the rules are locked in stone mentality that causes so much frustration in bad writing. Okay, the primary source of writing rules is the English grammar textbook entitled A Short Introduction to English Grammar. It was published in 1762 by Robert Lowth, that's spelled Lowth. He was a bishop of the Church of England and a professor of poetry at Oxford University. There were many grammar textbooks at the time, but they were used to teach the small percentage of the population who were wealthy and could afford to go to school. Lowth's book became widely used, and it appeared just at the right time, the beginning of the 1800s, when all English citizens, not just the rich, were being taught to read and write. Lowth based many of his rules on Latin grammar because that language was considered the epitome of perfection, and at the time it was felt that the English language needed some perfecting. Lowth also wanted to make writing rules, which were quite flexible in the late 1700s, hard and fast, and set them in stone so everyone would know how to apply them. A lot of writers and academics, frustrated by Lowth's attempt to put the English language into a straitjacket, defied many of his rules, such as never end a sentence with a preposition, and never split an infinitive, and never use a double negative. And even today, some people don't think standardizing the language was an improvement. Maybe you've heard of Anthony Burgess. He was an author, translator, and critic, but probably best known for writing A Clockwork Orange. He describes the English language back in the days of Shakespeare as, and I quote, a melting pot, not fixed and elegant and controlled by academics, but coarsely rich and ready for any adventures that would make it richer. There is something to be said for that. Writing rules are not some mystical laws written before the dawn of time. They're a practical attempt to bring order to the English language and are open to some interpretation. I agree with Anthony Burgess and think we should keep the language coarsely rich and ready for any adventures. I hope this helps with your writing and that you'll follow my channel on YouTube. You can also follow me on LinkedIn and Facebook. We'll have more videos to come from the Executive Writer. See you next time.